Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Queta. Back to Brown. Well, we know this should be a heated battle down low. Both teams pride themselves on rebounding.
And we know rebounding is one of the key factors along with turnovers, field goal percentage, and free throws in terms of determining the outcome of a game. So we'll keep an eye on the rebounding battle in this one because that is the strength of both of these teams.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Outside Tatum. The screen from Brown. Shot clock at 6. Tatum no good. Cunningham outside. Going inside. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And here is Simon. Following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. From deep three-point land. Rebound Boston. Here's White. Oh, good on the three. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham drives in. And here's Harris from the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now, here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Out to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. But Trey. It's hauled in by Brown. Look out!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Keep on dancing. Let's go. Next dancer.
making a change here. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Kevin.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Celtics trailed by 3. Here's Shireman from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And the dunk by Reed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pistons lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Pritchard from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Detroit making a switch.
Number 55.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Brown. That one's off. Still out of sync. Pistons leading by 10. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Boy, what a brain-neutral pass that was. I hope he learns from that one. My goodness.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He tries for three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Unloads. Robinson pulls it in. And it's Detroit's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Tatum for three. Tatum with another miss. It's LeVert on the wing. He has yet to score. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Puts up a deep three. Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics trailed by 8. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Driving to the basket.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Brown with the bucket.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Pass to Stewart. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's Brown with the three. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
To the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 13. And it's off from three-point range. Brown outside. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
They set the pick. Shoots. Rebound by the Pistons. Pass to Ivy. Harris outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate. Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's Detroit up 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And the Pistons with possession here. Pass to Duren. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Detroit leading by 7. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Oh, Tatum from way outside.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Back to Harris. Pass to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Cunningham's shot is off. Celtics trail by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Ivy on the wing. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. White drives in. Chalk up 2 there.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Tatum. Good D by Thompson.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And so it's Boston with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
For the Pistons. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. There's a screen. Here's Garza, and he hits it to tie the game up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now, here's Stewart. Lock at 6. LeVert in the corner. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And Simons has it in the corner for the lead. Rebounded by the Pistons. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Assist.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Out to White. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons leading. And stolen by Simon. And a missed layup. And here's Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. And it's LeVert missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Norris can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That's a 2 from Simons. Connects, the jumper drops. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Here's Stewart. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pistons lead by 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pritchard from outside. Detroit with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pistons leading by 3. Robinson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. Pritchard from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
LeVert in the corner. No good on the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Inside. And the dunk by Brown.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Pass to LeVert. And here's Stewart. In the corner, it's Robinson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all 3.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
3-pointers, Simon. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Harris. to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Trained from outside.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "We're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Detroit leading by 8. Cunningham. Down he goes for 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The 3 goes down.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Tatum. Robinson there for the rebound. Now Cunningham. And he banks the layup in.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Tatum fires. The long shot, no good. Pistons leading by 14. Cunningham looking around. Here's Harris. Rattles a 3. Buries the deep ball.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pistons.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Chris Boucher.
Very smooth pace to this offense, guys.
Yeah, looking to keep building on this run.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
On the court.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Ivy with it. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Fires for 3. And the Pistons another 3.
For 3.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
And it's Simons missing. And it's Detroit's ball. fires away from way outside. Brown right side. Again, the miss by the Celtics. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now for Greg.